Hello everybody, welcome back. Let me turn this down a little bit, adjust my camera down just a touch. There we go. Alright, you know my new videos are going to be on anxiety and depression. And anxiety is actually a phobia. A phobia is actually fear. And so anxiety, what anxiety really truly is, you probably hear my wipers going because we're finally getting a storm we've been needing for months. But anyway, anxiety is actually a phobia, which is a fear. It's an irrational fear of, situations, activities, or objects. Like some people have a severe fear of spiders, and that's anxiety, okay? I believe that one there is Agoraphobia. Okay. Some people have fears of small places like closets, stuff like that. People have fears of all sorts of different things, and which is kind of odd because I knew a person that had a fear of pencils, and he wouldn't touch a pencil no matter what. You couldn't get him to touch a pencil. So, and I've seen different phobias of different type things. Okay. I used to think I had a fear of heights, because as a young person at 12 years old, I used to work on top of roofs, rebuilding roofs on houses. And so I thought I had a fear of heights there for a while because of an incident where one collapsed on me and the guy that was working there, and we had to jump down through the attic hole to survive it, and then we commenced rebuilding that roof. But I don't have a fear of heights. I mean, I do to a certain point. I get about, I don't know, a couple hundred feet in the air, I get a little nervous, my knees get a little weak. But other than that, I don't really have a fear of heights. A lot of people do. And I'm going to have to shut this off for a minute because there looks like something's going on. Hold on. Let me see. Where was I? I know it's a little dark in here, but that's because it's overcast because of the storm coming in. But anyway, what I was talking about was anxiety is a phobia, and of course a phobia is a fear, and it's an irrational fear. And you see this type thing in all kinds of situations, all kinds of people. I don't think I have too much of a fear of anything anymore. I mean, I did have fears of people attacking me and stuff like that sometimes, but I don't know, I guess I've grown out of them fears, or I come to realize that that is not going to hurt me. A lot of the fears a lot of people have are fears of basically nothing that's going to hurt you. Now I can understand somebody having a fear of being shot or being beaten real bad. I mean, because that's an everyday occurrence in some places. But things like fear of pencils, things like that, inanimate objects, it's not going to hurt you, is, to me, to a lot of people would say that's a ridiculous fear. And in a sense, excuse me a minute, in a sense it is a ridiculous fear. However, it's not ridiculous to the person that has that fear. So in most cases you need to show compassion for those people. We'll get further into that later on, and I'm getting ready to go to work right now. But we'll get into that later on, and we'll get into some depression and stuff like that after a bit too. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and turn this camera around and point it the way it's supposed to be pointed, out the front windshield, to watch all these crazy drivers. and believe me, there are a lot of them out here, especially when it starts raining. We're supposed to get a little bit of snow this week too, but it's going to be up in the mountains, down to about 6,500 feet. And but anyway, yeah, I'm getting ready to go in and go to work. I might just switch over to my phone and talk to you a little bit on my way in. But yeah, these people that have these anxieties, these different anxieties, you need to show compassion for them, but you also need to try and see if there's anything you can possibly do to help them through their fears. Okay? So for now, I'm going to get off of here, and I'm going to swing you around real quick and get ready to go in the building. Okay? I'm trying to see the front of my truck so I can have this set right. I think that's pretty close to right. Okay, so for now, like I say, for now I'm going to get off here. We'll talk to you later. Sorry about the music. I forgot to turn it down. Hi, guys. I just got off work, heading home. Wasn't a very fun day at work today, I'll tell you. Somebody is so stupid. I had a bunch of shit fall on me tonight, and I'm not happy. Or excuse me, a bunch of stuff fall on me tonight, and I'm not happy. So anyway, so yeah, it was an eventful day, or at least an eventful night tonight. Anywho, like I say, I'm on my way home. Here we go. I'm on my way home. Shouldn't take too long to get home. And of course it is raining. We're getting that rain that they were promising us. Finally getting some rain. And so far it hasn't come down in a major downpour. I mean, we had one quick major downpour, but right now it's raining just enough that the ground has a chance to soak it down, to soak it up, which is nice because my grass needs it, the trees need it, everything needs it. So, yeah, I'm tired, I'm ticked off, just angry. Ugh. Boy, am I angry. I wanted to cuss a lot of people out tonight, but I didn't, because there wasn't nobody there to cuss out. You know, it's retail, so you just kind of, you know, they're always, in retail, they're always saying they have to cut hours, so there ain't nobody there. And so tonight we really didn't have anybody there for me to cuss out for the stuff falling on me. So anyway, I'm going to go home, hopefully chill out by tomorrow. That way when I come in tomorrow afternoon, I won't be so angry. I get mad when it comes to stupidity. And that's what I ran into tonight. Pure stupidity. I mean, and what's really bad is these guys are young guys. And they just act so stupid. You know, I've showed them and told them how that stuff needs to be done time after time again, and told them that the way they're doing it, somebody's going to get hurt sooner or later. And I could have gotten hurt real bad tonight. I could have had a broken leg, a broken back. So am I happy? No, I'm not happy. But the assistant manager there, she knows. She knows, because they heard what come out of my mouth when that stuff fell on me. And she knows I'm not a happy camper right now. But anyway, I know I was talking a little bit about fear and anxiety. When you think about that, when you think about anxiety, and you think about all the things that a lot of people have anxiety about, you know, and some of it is about stuff that's not going to hurt you. And you wonder how they got that fear, how they came up with that fear. You know, was it something that happened to them? Usually it is. You know, like there's one guy that's claustrophobic, has anxiety, fear of being locked in a closet. Why is he like that? Because when he was a kid, he was locked in a closet. So, you know, there's a lot of things about anxiety, a lot of different things, a lot of different anxieties. So we're going to talk about that in these videos as well. And I'll be jumping on and off of here over the next couple of days, talking about it on here, and then I'll get in my little room in there and sit down and just really get to going on it. This one might not take as many videos as the others have. It just depends. It depends on how I go about it. But anyway, I'm going to get off here and say goodnight to y'all and get off here for now. And I'll probably pop back on here tomorrow, or maybe use my phone depending on what I'm doing tomorrow before I go to work, and talk to y'all then. Alright, so you guys have a great night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello guys, I'm back. Day two of my 3-day work week. After today, I'll be off until Saturday. Got a lot of stuff to do. Let me turn that radio down. So anyway, as I was saying, day 2 of my 3-day work week. Got a lot to do tomorrow and Friday. So I'm going to be pretty busy, even though I won't be at work. I'm hoping today won't be as eventful as last night was. That sucked. It's pretty bad when you have guys younger than you. You show them how to do something and do it right, like stacking stuff, and then you go to move it, and the stuff falls over on you. I was pretty lucky. I could have ended up with a broken leg or broken back out of that mess. So yeah, I'm not too happy about that. Wouldn't do me no good to say anything to them. They're younger than I am. One of them is like a young kid, but he still, I don't know. Don't listen, I guess. That's the problem with these young people nowadays. They don't listen. But anyway, that's the breaks in life. You have some people that will pay close attention and get things right, and some people that just seems like don't care. Anyhow, I know I'm gonna have a lot to do at work today. Getting back to the anxiety a little bit, I was thinking, you know, being anxious about some things pretty beneficial, because that helps keep you safe and help you in many other ways. Like somebody's got to give a speech, if they're anxious about it, kind of mildly anxious about it, then that will motivate them to give the best speech possible, and usually they do. That also applies when you're applying for a job, trying to get a job somewhere. Sometimes if you're a little anxious, you know, moderately anxious, it's okay, because that will help in the aspect of you getting a job. You know, of course, sometimes if you're anxious about some dangers, come on, guy, turn. If you're anxious about some dangers, then that's good. That's good as well, because that can help keep you protected. You know, with your security and that type thing. But then, you know, if you have some severe, if you have severe anxiety, then that's no good, because then that becomes a big problem in your life, and it affects your daily life functioning. So in that aspect, you need to get some help. Anyhow, oh yeah, that's right, just pull out in front of me. Gosh, some people and their driving habits. Anyhow, I get a little anxious once in a while. The old heart gets to pumping real hard and real fast, and you become a little more nervous than normal. And but that's, you know, that's part of that. That's part of that good anxiety. You know, it's like stress. Stress can be both good and bad, depending on what the stress is and how much there is of it. So, that being said and all, that falls the same for anxiety. You know, there's some anxiety that's good and healthy, and like I say, will help protect you and stuff like that. And then there's some that, if it's too strong of anxiety, then you're going to have a problem. You're going to have a problem in your daily life and stuff. So anyway, I made it to work. Didn't take me long to get here today, which was good, except for them people who don't know how to drive pulling out in front of me like they did. Check down there, make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be. Anyhow, I'm going to get off of here because I got to get inside before I am actually late. So I'm going to set you guys off right here, and I'll talk to you a little bit later on. All right, bye. Hello, everybody. I'm back. Of course, I just got off of work. The miracle is nobody tried to get me killed tonight, so I'm in good shape there. I did let some people know about how to properly do some stacking so that they don't get nobody hurt, and even made somebody go through and do some restacking today so that nobody gets hurt on some stuff I saw today that they didn't get stacked right. So anyway, and I was thinking today, being I'm talking about anxiety right now, a little bit of anxiety, I was thinking about today about how many people have such anxiety that they're going to be fired from their job, you know. And I know a lot of people need their jobs and stuff like that, but there's no reason to be really anxious, real bad anxious about losing your job, because you know, in the United States, working is employment is at will, which means you can quit without giving an excuse, but you can also be terminated without giving an excuse. You know what I mean? A boss can just, a company can just let you go. You know, don't really need no excuse. And you know, when you think about employee rights and stuff like that, none of these companies really follow them, because, like I say, the United States is an at-will state, so they can let you go, just let you go. And so people who get extremely anxious, you know, that they're going to lose their job, your job is never guaranteed. And I saw on Facebook a saying one time, and I don't know who put the saying out, but the saying is, you're killing yourself for a job that if you die, they would replace you the next day. So, you know, and that's pretty much how it goes. So, you know, if you think about it, especially if you work in retail like I'm doing right now, retail thinks employees are a dime a dozen. And so retailers don't care, you know. If you quit, they figure they can replace you in an instant. And they really don't give you, a lot of them really don't give you proper training for your job. And then they fire you because you can't do your job. And they think, well, you know, it's no big deal. We fire that person, or that person quit. We'll just hire somebody tomorrow to replace them. But what I've seen in retail over the past 5 or 6 years, that they're having a lot of trouble replacing people. People don't like to be told, well, we have to cut hours, constantly told that, well, we have to cut hours, so you can't make any money anyway. You know, the pay is not that good. The pay's not that good, you can't make any money anyway. And so people come and go in retail a lot. I mean, the turnover in retail is so high. And that's like the place I work. You know, they have a lot of youngsters that apply for jobs up here where I work. And the thing is, they get the job and they come to work and they think they're supposed to just show up for a paycheck. And, you know, I'm the manager where I work, and when you show them the work that they're actually supposed to be doing, the next day they don't show up because they find out they have to work, you know, for that paycheck. And and I see a lot of people in retail who is so anxious that they're going to lose their job. They're so worried that they're going to lose their job. Why are they so worried? Because, you know, if they lose their job, they can go get another one in retail just about anywhere. You know, retail doesn't look at their employees as people that they really need to keep, you know. And like I told this one district manager one time, you know, it takes less money to hire somebody on and train them to keep their job instead of just letting them go or firing them and hiring somebody else, because then you have to spend the extra time and money training those people. So I'll get back more into this when I'm sitting down and doing my video. This here is going to be part of my video, but I just wanted to kind of touch some base with y'all. So anyway, it's late. I'm going to go in here and get ready for bed. You guys have a great night and get some rest and enjoy your day tomorrow. And I'll probably do a little bit of video tomorrow to see if I can get something up by Friday or at least Saturday. I know I said I was going to try to get them up by Friday every week, but I'm playing catch up right now, so it might be Saturday before I get one up, Saturday or maybe even Sunday. And I'm sorry about that. I should have planned a little bit better. So anyway, I'm going to let you guys go for now. So like I say, you guys have a great night, and I'll be back doing some more video probably tomorrow.